episode 14 of Immutable Dimensions. Actually, surprisingly enough, we actually did get to do this 2 weeks later, so we're not waiting 6 months in between sessions. So outstanding, GG to all of us.
Gasp.
Gasp.
You heard that? Crap.
Le gasp.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Anyways, so what we're going to go with this is real quick. We're gonna go around and do some introductions. We'll start off at the very top of my screen, which will be the ever so wonderful Assassin Mocha. Assassin, how you been over the past 2 weeks, bud?
It has been a good couple weeks. We've had some hot weather, so it's been nice to get roasted by the yellow face sun. And it is nice that the rain will be returning. I don't like the hot.
I don't like the hot either. I totally agree with you. It's fine.
I'm already tanning.
It's atrocious.
Still sexy though, so it's fine. I mean, I'd smash, but we already know this. All right, let's go to the super smashable one next to you. Sovereign, how are you doing, bud?
I'm good. It's been a good couple of weeks. Did a job interview, waiting back to hear back on that. Doing some editing for a YouTube channel, so that's working out really, really well. And then apart from that, just enjoying the nice warm weather, because we can here in Colorado get snow all the way up until like 4th of July, so it's really nice to actually for it to be warm. And I played cornhole yesterday. My mom bought me a cornhole thing for Christmas, so we got that. Me and Sarah got to play with that.
Cornholio! Oh, cornhole, right, my bad. Okay.
Cornhole, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cornhole.
Well, right off the bat, wish you good luck with the whole fucking job thing, man. I hope it all pans out. Absolutely, you fucking deserve.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Wealth. Thank you, Dark.
Well, sorry, but your 69 sub dream is over. That's not happening.
Oh shit.
Oh, what an introduction. Congratulations.
Was that one of the wait, was that a misclick? Like, please.
That was it for Immutable Dimensions.
Well, shut
Good night.
up. Shut up. All right, time to end stream. Good night, everybody.
Look. That is a lot of people.
That has never been done. Ever. I've never, in all of my years of streaming, has anybody done a 100 bomb.
Nope.
Mike, okay. Okay, sorry for the recording, but it's Dark Awaken. Thank you very much for the holy fuck gifted subs. We're gonna move on to Lil Shin. How you been over the past couple weeks, bud?
I've been doing well. Work, games, work, more games, working games again.
I know, you've been doing a whole bunch of Warframe.
Yes.
All I see is Lil Shin's playing Warframe consistently, and it's like, I don't even see you pop in and say, hey, Scourge, I'm here, but I'm not here. It's just Warframe. Addicted to Warframe, sir. You are an addict. It's fine, Tenno, I support you. All right, we're going to move on to one of our new members to the Immutable Dimensions game. A new member to the party, the Lucky Charms. Hello, Lucky. Welcome to the game. How are you doing?
Doing okay. Went back to the office for the first time today after 3 years and totally thought about those bridges on the way home. But, you know, made it back because I was looking forward to this.
Very nice.
You don't need to stand out. We're good.
Well, welcome to the game, and I appreciate you. And I know this schedule-wise it's a little rough, but we'll fucking make it work.
We'll
make
get
it work.
through it.
Make it work. All right, we're gonna drop down to the super sexy twin of Sovereign, the Ninja Mocha. How are you doing, beautiful?
Doing good. I've been thoroughly enjoying the heat
You have you
lately.
fucking skeleton.
I forgot he had long hair,
Exactly.
and I work with him every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the first time I saw him. I was like, look at Nin getting the Lorna Shore look going, man.
Yep.
All right, let's go on to the ever so spicy, ever so wonderful Honey Badger Booty. How are you doing, Badger?
You know, I'm here. It's alright. Apparently it's been 2 weeks. But I'm here. Apart from my stupid burger story, nothing's happened.
Well, glad you're here, and glad you realized it's been 2 weeks, and
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
fine, perfectly fine. And to our additional new member, our final new attendee of Immutable Dimensions, now we go over to the Serial Shipper. How are you doing? Welcome to the game.
Hi, thank you. I'm good. I had to take a nap when I got home from work because I knew we'd be later than my bedtime today. So
Fair
I
enough.
go to bed
Brilliant.
stupid early. I feel that.
I have to be at work
Yeah.
at 6 in the morning. So I usually go to bed at like 9.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, I guess let's fucking dive right in, shall we? So, in the last session of Immutable Dimensions, after our 2-year hiatus, we found the Chosen busy amongst in their lives. You know, a couple people spending some time in the arena, people reading, people trying to name a cat that they've had for so long and still can't get the name for the cat. We've had people working on books still, and others just trying to learn as much as they possibly can, who's apparently dying of the heat right now.
It's so hot.
They wound up meeting up with each other, and they decided to go to the Thickbane Grill, aka the Penetrator Inn, because the name is better and I'm sticking to it. And they caught up with Kai after, I don't know how long it's been since they've seen Kai, but it's been far too fucking long, apparently. And Kai told them of a mission that they needed to go and acquire something from the training grounds. In which, for their first time fighting together in a couple of years, they all found their way into the training ground and battled a chimera. It was a little touch and go there for a little bit, as some people were still trying to figure out the details of combat and realizing who was who and healing the wrong people and doing all sorts of fun things in there. But they did wind up triumphant. They defeated the chimera. They had acquired the Scroll of Residency, which was then delivered to Kai. And that is where we left them, in the training grounds. But now, as we pick up in our new session, in our brand new episode of What is Happening to Badger.
Nothing. Nothing. It's fine.
We see the group of the Chosen, after a freshly defeated chimera, lying dead in the training ground as they are getting ready to exit the training ground. We see them heading over towards the door and just casually bantering amongst each other and just sitting there shooting the shit. Is there anything any of you want to say while you all are walking, or are we just letting this walk happen?
I'm just letting the walk happen.
Okay. All right, so I guess everybody is letting the walk happen as they go and exit the training ground. As you're sitting there casually leaving and chatting amongst each other, you're walking around just kind of in a line of the group and just laughing and bantering about exactly what happened in there, and sort of making fun of for healing the wrong person and a whole fun type of situation. I got an account that backed up, but it's perfectly fine. But as you all are walking out, Penetrator, while he's sitting there just talking to Killa, as usually is the thing that happens when they're in a group together, you wind up colliding into 2 people that you haven't quite seen before. Just casually walking and what you see in front of you is a very tall, like 6'5", very muscly, gray-skinned half-orc. With black hair, tied in a ponytail in the back, shaved on the sides, put into a knot, has a scar over the left eye, and is looking like they're just there to fuck shit up, whether they are going in to the training grounds or whether they were leaving or getting ready to head towards the arena. You don't quite know. You see, next to this massive half-orc, you see a half-elf female. adult, female, roughly, I won't quite say middle age, more I'd say like, I don't know, late 20s. Long hair, but in braids, wearing this kind of hooded cloak, has like fur on the shoulders, a little bit of spikes on the shoulders, and a cape that goes long and dark in the back. As you are walking out and bump into them, and you wind up knocking this half-elf onto the floor, we're going to pass it over to our brand new characters. Let's see what happens.
Fucking rude.
Watch where you're fucking going.
Yeah, who knocked him over?
It would be Pen.
Okay.
I'm sitting up on top. Were we healed?
You were in my way.
A
God
little bit.
damn, okay. Apparently courtesy disappeared. Got it. Did you get hit in the head?
Honestly, he's always getting hit in the head. Don't take it personal.
Fair.
It does happen
that
quite
one?
often.
They aim for me. I'm such a precious target.
Oh shit, I didn't see you up there.
Of course.
You're just hiding behind the little okay.
It is a beautiful place.
I can imagine it's got a height advantage.
Indeed.
Y'all going that way, I assume? Because I was going that way, but I mean, now you're kind of blocking the whole tunnel, so...
There's a dead chimera in there now, and that's about it last I checked. So
You get the scales?
we're heading out. I was trying to, and then we were just kind of ushered on out.
Oh. So I take it you haven't talked to Ronnie. Okay, so yeah, you gotta go find Ronnie and get the scales. Hot tip, I know, I mean, I don't know your situation, but you know, if you get the scales and you sell them, they're worth a hot bit, if you care. Since it's dead, it's a little easier getting them off.
I'm gonna whisper to Nana. Do you know this Ronnie?
Pen. Nothing? Cool. Great.
Uh-oh, we're having technical issues.
What's up?
Oh, we can hear you now.
Killa asked if you knew Ronnie.
Do I know Ronnie? Would I have met him with what I have been doing over the last...
I'd
2
say
years?
probably
We know
yes.
Ronnie.
Yes, you would know Ronnie.
Yes.
He's one of the purveyors of that oversees the enemies that you fight in the arena, and anything that would be done in the training grounds. Any of the animals that are dead, if you don't harvest them yourselves, it is his task to go and do so, as has apparently just been made up on the spot, so it's fine.
Ah. Okay. I will relay this information that I know to Killa.
Fair enough.
Well, do you wish to go harvest it?
Gotta keep the skills sharp.
Well, I have the knife. Take us then, and we shall do.
All right, so now that you all have obviously bumped into each other and had now a very awkward meeting, what exactly are you guys planning to do? Are you separating? Are you going different ways? What's going on here?
What's your
I-
plan?
I'm currently following Penn, just behind him.
Well, if that's the case, then Ben would be going back to where the chimera was.
I'm gonna go back and show off my skill at dismembering corpses, I guess.
Okay.
Just
So-
scale.
I'm down. Let's go see it.
All right, you guys turn
I
around.
gotta make sure you guys get everything.
You guys turn around and you go back into the training grounds, over towards the body of the chimera. And what is it that you're trying to get?
They're like
Scales.
little scales. They're not very big, but
Oh,
they're usually
who's-
towards like the knees and ankles.
Who's doing this?
Eh.
Okay. Anybody assisting you?
I guess I will.
I was gonna be watching just to see how it's done because I've never taken the chimera apart before.
Okay, so
Okay, down
likes
there,
to
I'll be the
watch.
second-hand man.
I just like to watch.
Okay, so
I'm very
Pen.
distinctly gonna turn the fuck around and not watch.
All right, Pen. Go ahead and roll an animal handling with advantage. And then tell me what you rolled because it's not going to show up for me.
19.
Okay, so you're just trying to get some of the scales. What exactly are you trying to harvest from this? Exactly.
Does it have horns? Yes.
Yes. Horns, claws,
scales and horns,
horns,
the
claws,
usual
teeth,
stuff.
scales.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you rolled a 19. We'll say.
I'm gonna try my hardest for at least one horn, though.
Okay, we'll say you do get one horn off of the chimera. The one good condition horn. One of them is slightly more mangled from the beating that you put on it. We'll say you get 15 scales from it and 15 teeth and one horn. So the rest of you notice as Pen's going up to it and he's just takes out his now. Are you using your knife or are you using your axe for it just because you're a ginormous minotaur and you want to show that you have some semblance of finesse? What are you doing with this?
I am definitely going to use my axe.
Okay, so the rest of you see
Can I
is
do a performance?
to make a show of it. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, roll performance.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh,
Nope.
that's not good.
you rolled a 6.
All right, so we're gonna say just for the fun of this whole situation, what exactly are you trying to do with this performance? Now you rolled a good animal handling, but
Oh, I don't fucking know.
no. Come on, what you doing? You wanted to be a performer for it, so what are you doing? And I'm gonna tell you how you fail, bud.
Judging in
I
silence.
literally had no preconceived idea.
All right, so you guys see this massive minotaur just walking up to this, and he just turns around and gives you a little wink. He's like, "You ready for this?" And he pulls out his axe, and he just kind of does a little flip, catches it in his hand, and he go down, and he kind of just slips and falls forward, and he looks around and just kind of stops
Utterly
and
bursts out laughing.
Just
Utterly,
gets-
full belly guttural laughter.
he gets down on one knee, and he's sitting there, and he's just carving. He's carving it. He's looking around and trying to make sure no one's paying any attention to it. He pulls it, and he just turns around and he hands some of the scales to Killa. And you see Killa just greedily putting him in his pouch. And he goes over to the mouth, and he just carefully opens it, and going, and the mouth kind of goes down and smacks his hand, and he's like, gets some teeth out, and he just gently harvests the horn off of it, and there are no issues with it. And he turns around and he puts his axe back. Yeah, that's how it's done. And he just stands there awkwardly.
Should learn to handle your axe better.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
Worked for me.
All right, so you have the items harvested from the chimera. What are you all doing now?
I'm thirsty.
It was an interesting show. For certain.
Entertainment is entertainment.
I mean, I didn't see the fight, but I mean, I feel like I didn't even have to pay for this, so it's my benefit.
Who are you?
That's a wonderful question, and unfortunately, I don't. It changes, but right now, I will introduce myself. I am Arme, and my friend here is. Shut up, talk.
Crag.
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 That-
There you go.
That's it.
Okay,
Craig.
I need to know,
Charmaine.
I need to ask this. Which one's the half orc?
Crag.
Crag.
Me. Craig.
Thank you.
Craig.
Crag.
I had written that down wrong.
Lucky half orc.
Doing introductions. I am the penetrator.
Yeah, I assumed. The rest of you don't all jump at once. It'll be fine.
I'm Ulrich.
Okay.
We're doing names. I am Killa.
Checks out. Okay.
I'm Karma.
She's gonna sort of slowly come to the end of her laugh and just be like, Ziva.
She doesn't wear pants.
She doesn't. I am not wearing pants.
Okay. I was gonna ask an inappropriate question, but seeing as we just met, I'll wait. Is that what I heard? Because I will. But I mean, we could go to drinks first, and then I could ask some of the more interesting questions. But you know, hey, I mean, we
Do
can go
you?
out.
Doesn't matter when.
Alrighty. Well, personally, I like absolutely to get a few drinks first. Congratulations on the kill. It was quite a. What I heard was a performance. I didn't see it myself, but they were loud and yelling, so I assume it was a good kill. But yeah, Crag, you want drink, right? Like nom noms?
Yes, drink.
Nom noms. Okay.
Here.
We're gonna go with some nom noms.
Weed?
Do you guys want some nom noms?
Like nom-noms.
Ziva's just gonna wander off. She's just already walking away. Not waiting on anybody.
I steal all the
I hope
nom-noms.
she's going to nom nom. Okay.
What is
mean, do
the
you-
num num?
I'm gonna like chase after Ziva a little bit and be like, do you know where good nom noms are?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna head straight to the thick vein grill.
Yeah, pretty. That's what I expect. I'm just going where I know Pen is going, frankly.
I'm following along. I also want nom-noms, whatever these are. Sound good.
Well,
Sounds
that's
like
what Craig
food.
calls. Craig calls them nom noms. It's easier than saying food, but we love him.
In case you didn't, Crag's a little simple, like Penetrator, but different. It's fine.
Same thing, but different.
Also like
Understand.
Karma, but it's also fine. So, you guys are making your way over to the Thickbane Grill.
Yep.
Duh.
Okay, you guys head on over there. As you're walking, Pen, Ziva, and Killa, give me a perception check really quick. And then, of course, tell me what you roll. Oh, wait. Somebody rolled a 14. 19.
Well, my
okay.
modifiers, it's 19.
Did
Okay.
it work? Did it not work?
I see.
I only see Killer and
Hellas
Penetrator.
And penetrators.
I got an 11.
What?
Oh god, too much alcohol.
Never enough.
Badger, if it's not working for you
What?
at the moment, you want to just roll a d20 and let me know what you rolled. That's fine. If you have a d20 on hand.
No. Nope.
Is the side thing still not working for you?
Well, I can scroll on it now, but it's not letting me roll.
You can't type in it?
You can't click
Apparently.
your character sheet to roll.
Um,
Double click on your character icon. It should pull up your character sheet.
this is the only part that was working. So I. No. No. No.
Okay, give me a second.
For a dice roll, you can also go on your D&D Beyond character sheet. You can roll dice there electronically.
That I do have pulled up.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay,
Ziva
I
rolled it.
did it.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong one.
And rolled. Nice.
Okay,
My
so Killa, you rolled a 19.
Rolled garbage.
Pen, what did you
Yeah.
roll?
11.
And what was Ziva's roll?
8.
8.
Okay,
sure.
that works. As you guys are exiting the training ground and you're heading towards the the Thick Bane Grill. The three of you do see your little fan club just kind of sitting there over. There's some, as you're exiting it, you have the Thick Bane Grill is over to the right, where it's kind of more like in the town center proper. And over on the left, you've got, some trees, a little park area, some benches, and just, a couple little shops, little, like carts over on the side. You see your one of your goblin merchants that likes to sell squirrel meat. But to the right of the goblin merchant, you do have like little benches. And as you're exiting out, you see those three little kids that you had seen previously just looking at you guys on the bench, kind of pointing. It's going, look, it's them. It's them. Should we go talk to them? No. So you just see them sitting there staring at you.
I'm gonna wave at them
Fuck.
with a smile.
Badger, you see the one that is utterly obsessed with you just get red in the face and just drop down.
Adorable. I'm just gonna giggle. I'm gonna leave him alone.
Okay. All right. As
I'm
you guys
ignoring the shit out of them, yep.
Okay. So as you guys are going, Ziva, you see this because you had already interacted. As everyone just leaving and you did your little wave, the other two just kind of look at each other and they're a little, man, you got to say hi to yours. Damn it. You guys are going off to the bar, tavern, Thick Bane Grill, Penetrator Inn. No other issues. You guys just go up there and you get perfectly fine and go in. Now you have two options. You have the choice of sitting outside and sitting in the little group there where you got the storefront's here. Right over on the right side of it, there's kind of like a line of tables and a couple like little benches and seats with kind of like an open window there, kind of like a sitting an outdoor for an outdoor bar. But then as you would go, you have the same where you went in last time, and you could go inside the tavern as well and sit there and have your drinks and food. So it's up to you guys wherever you want.
I want to go to the back right this time.
Okay, so you want to be outside or you want to be inside?
I'll leave that up to them, but there was last time around the right side. It's a different part.
Okay.
And that's the part I want to go to.
Okay. Everybody else good with that? You're going to the little
sounds good to me.
more
Yep,
private
absolutely.
section inside the grill. All right, so you guys all go in. As you go in, everyone turns around. Hey! As they see Penn walking in, as is the usual thing, and a bunch of people with the little fake little horns on their head, and they're all going, Penn, Penn, Penn. The usual thing that happens as Penetrator walks into this place. But Penn, being known, he just guides you guys over to the back to the little private section of there, and he just waves his little hand up in there, and the man behind the goes, right away, sir, right away. And he's just gonna get ready to bring you all a few tankards of ale, and you guys are now you're sitting together.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I
So
think so,
everyone's
yeah.
sitting together.
That would be my intention.
All right, so you're all sitting together then, and the barkeep comes up and goes, "Oh, hey, hello, sir. It's good to see you again. It's just the ale today, right? Here you go." And he just comes and sets down tankards of ale in front of each and every one of you. He goes, "I'll be right back. If you need anything else, just bear with me. The name's Brad. You already know me, sir, but I'll be back shortly." And he turns around and just runs back off to the bar. So now you are all seated. Each of you have your tankard of ale. What are you doing?
I'm gonna start drinking.
Yeah, I'm also gonna start drinking. I normally don't partake, but
I'm gonna
We
lift
just
up
had a
my
good
mask
fight.
and drink.
If you
You're
would
li-
like anything that's not ale, you'll have to wait until Brad comes back. I'm gonna direct that at the two people who are new.
Dope. Okay. Any idea what kind of like nom noms they have here? Because like this is like a whole room I haven't been to.
They've got all the good stuff.
Penetrator, as this place you are literally this place's namesake. Everything that you have liked, everything that you have wanted to try, everything that you have possibly thought of is made here specifically because of you being the champion of the arena in this realm. You know the menu in and out, like everything is basically tailor-made for you, for people to experience what their champion eats.
Alrighty, I'm gonna start listing off a bunch of different dishes that consist mostly of meat.
As you're listing, I'm like looking between you and looking for Craig's reaction, and I'm like, come on, something's got to get him.
I don't know. Just order something with meat, lots of it, and an extra ale because I already drank mine.
Double nom nom. Okay.
How big are these goblets of ale or mugs of ale? How big are they? That big? I have to carry mine with 2 hands. Maybe.
Little baby Harry. Okay. Well, thank you first off of not only this place, but harvesting Mayura. Chimera. If you weren't gonna do it, I was gonna, put Craig through it and see how that went. It was gonna be fun. But what we're interested in now is obviously, we know Penetrator, but like I want to go back to the pants. You mentioned, or I'm sorry, you didn't. It was a little one. Mentioned the no pants factor, and what does that?
Should I describe what she looks like?
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
Okay, so she is. How tall is she? I think she's not quite 6 foot tall, but she's tallish to 6 foot. It's not really tall. I digress. She is a. I'm short, so to me, she's tall. She's like a pale bluish humanoid dragon. She has kind of like a silver sheen. She has like a geometric blackout sleeve on one arm and the opposite leg. Her clothing is sort of like almost like a rope wrap kind of deal, but it's got way more slits going on at the bottom, and she's wearing studded leather armor. So
I had to
the
replay
half
in my
naked
mind
is kind of
that
she's
you
naked,
said-
but you can't see any bits, you know?
I had to
The
like
slits
replay in
just
my
go to
mind
like
that,
up.
that you said ROBE rap
Oh,
and
yeah,
not
yeah.
EE because I was like, oh, that's gonna be interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the blacked out arm.
Okay.
And kind of just like overall gesture and be like, what is Esplin?
It was something I did many years ago. It's sort of religious, but not really. Just an homage now, I suppose.
Oh. These things could take on new meaning. Should you want this?
That's true.
Like an anima. That's what I do with scars. And I like lift up like a little bit of my just like a little bit of my shirt. So like you see my hip and it looks like I've been stabbed at one point and it's all healed up and I'm like, see, that's Jack.
What?
Yeah. That's where I got Jack shit.
Ah. Okay. I don't. She's just gonna say cool and not really say anything else.
As you're doing this, Brad comes running hurriedly up. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. What can I get for you? Starts looking around. He goes, sir, what are you gonna have today, sir? Looks directly at Penn.
The rack.
Ah, yes. Do you want the higher end rack or the one that you normally get, sir? Are you feeling peckish today, or do you want your feast?
The higher end.
Of course, right away, sir. He looks over to Killa. You? What? Anything for you today?
Let's do a rabbit on a stick.
Ah, yes, your favorites. Up right away, sir, right away. And he looks over to Karma. Please don't turn me pink again today.
I I think I'll go without I don't need anything to eat.
Okay, so the cheese balls. Gotcha. You.
Fuck.
He looks over towards Ulrich.
Steak.
Burnt to a crisp, or
No, medium.
right
You
away,
said
right away.
steak. I'm sorry. I thought you said stick.
Steak
That's
on
what
the
he
dip.
is, isn't it?
He looks over towards the new half elf and I'm sorry, my dear. I don't believe we've met. What would you like?
Oh, this is gonna sound strange, but you have parrots.
One moment, and
Just
he
carrots,
turn.
it's fine. They can have a little like rubbish in
I'm sorry. Did you say parrots or carrots?
it. With a C, carrot.
With
Or K, depending on where you're from.
yes, that we do have. I was. It's fine. It's so loud in here. I couldn't hear. I apologize.
Understandable.
Is that
It's okay.
all you want? So.
No, I'm
the-
good. This
the-
one drink will last me probably more than tonight. And just the carrots. Yeah.
Rabbit
You'll-
feed
we'll
special.
get to it.
Okay.
Yes.
And he looks over towards. He's like, he looks over to Crag and kind of gets taken aback a little. He's, Miss Ziva, for you.
As rare as you'll give me beef cuts.
Freshly
Maybe
slaughtered in
some
the back alley.
sauce.
How fresh do you want?
Sure. Yes.
Still bloody
With the
then.
stick I'm getting served with.
Please.
Fill it at the table.
Still warm?
Bleeding.
Dealer's choice.
Right away. And he looks over towards Crag. Sir?
Carbo, your poor face.
Craig, what rack? Rack sounds good.
And he just nervously looks over to Pens. This same
Does it
same
come
as
with
him.
nipples?
I don't think so. Same. It's fine. So just 2 racks, okay? Anything else? We okay? Yes?
Raw fish.
Right. Yes, of course. All right. I will. I'll be right back with it. More drinks? Yes? No? Yes? Maybe?
Crag, probably.
Yes, more.
Honey mead.
Anyway, right. Of course. Actually, Ziva, we just got in a fresh shipment from Kadoria. You are going to love this.
Speaking my language.
All right. I will go take care of this right away. And he turns around and heads back over towards the kitchen.
I can't wait to see the size of this rack.
It's gonna be impressive.
Okay.
Why do you eat the squirrel kibble?
We'll get to that. No, y'all are a really interesting, quiet bunch. It's almost like you guys know each other. Are you guys just like telepathically talking to each other?
I have a bracelet.
I don't want them in my head. Please don't give them ideas.
That's fair. Good.
Ever since she went pantless, it's been a different experience around here.
There was a time we had pants.
In the beginning,
The power of the
That-
Dragussi
I mean-
is strong.
Is that during your time of like your religious sort of thing with the arm?
No, when they met me, I was in a sort of uniform, and humans like clothing, so I was covered then. Now I don't care, so might as well be comfortable.
Humans sound boring. Okay.
I agree.
Let me just tell you, this is a riveting conversation that is happening in a bar right now.
My character is behind his mask, just watching everybody.
We know.
Yeah. I'm trying not to meta here, but that was funny.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be new here. Um,
What about
So
you?
when
Where are
did
you from?
when did you get here? Have you been here the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
time? We just haven't run across you, or like you fresh here?
yeah, I've been here. Was kind of like born in the area. But yeah, I kind of come and go. I used to be able to come and go a little bit more than now. You know, with whole things with the broken stuff. But yeah, we've
I have.
been around. But no, we just haven't come across each other. We've been kind of like doing some shit. But now we're back, and I don't know how long y'all have been here. You guys are a little established at this point, so I assume it's been a minute. I wonder if we
A
like
little?
just like walked in like and walked out at the same time. Cause like y'all seem to know everything, which is quite nice. Haven't seen the town so infatuated with one particular person. I mean, I've been here for all of like 2 days, and all I keep hearing is about this penetrator. And at first, I had questions. Then I understood.
He has that effect on people.
I mean, it's his size.
And 2 years of glory in the arena.
As you're
Exactly.
saying this, there's another patron at the table that's slightly to the next. He's just sitting there with his date, and he turns around and be like, "You should really see his size." Turns around and goes back to his food. He turns around again and he looks, and you see him lean over to his date, and he goes, "I wonder if he's gonna show her." He just keeps looking. Just probably not. And he turns back around.
You're just gonna hear Ziva like huff a sigh of slight relief.
Someone disappointed.
Watch him for a minute to see if he turns around to look again.
You are definitely getting a half glare eye roll for that one, Karma. Sorry. Oh God.
What is that book?
You really just want to see it, don't you? I'm gonna say that when he looks back.
Why don't you do it? This is a rare experience that we can celebrate with.
I'd like to hold an action where if it does make an appearance, I am going to use prestidigitation to make sparks fly out of it.
Oh, out of from where? Out from where?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would, yeah.
Guess you'll just find out when it happens.
I don't want to know that bad.
I am going to read my book.
And we'll simply stand up.
Okay. Just to remember.
Behold!
Just to remember the situation is Karma unprestidigitationing the shrinkage to let it come out to its full potential?
100%.
Full glory.
100%.
So for the for the newcomers, you see as
I
this
forgot
Minotaur.
I had that shit rubber banded.
You see as the Minotaur stands up and just kind of like All Might poses, and he sits there like this, like, I am here. You just see this hidden member extend to 6 feet in length and plops right on the table. And with Karma's held action, you just see Karma go. And as you see sparks and fireworks erupt from the tip in all of its glory, and you see the guy that was sitting there going, goes, he did it! He fucking did it! There it is! This, my God, it's bigger in person.
Opa!
And he turns you to get, his girlfriend kind of turns to take a peek, a look at it, and he just goes, stop looking, and he turns her face around, and he turns back to his drink.
Yeah, you're just gonna see Ziva like recoil from the table, like leave space, take her drink, full face palm like over y'all's shit. Just
I need to ask, where are these sparks going? In like what direction of the table?
They're erupting upwards from the table.
Oh, upwards. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not like he's
That's
coming all over
interesting.
everything. So it lands on the table and he's
That's why I
just
was picturing
well
how
because
it's a little
no.
bit-
See, here's the thing. Karma has learned. Karma has spent a lot of time in the taverns and going around and likes to mess around with prestidigitation for a very extended period of time. His go-to trick to make some extra coin for shenanigans was to turn Killa multiple colors and let Killa dance on the table. But he has learned that when he plays with things too much, especially fire and sparks, bad things happen. He's learned from this, and this is why they are going upwards and just dissipating instead of yeeting towards people.
Clothes are expensive to replace.
And chairs.
Yes.
You all see is this Minotaur sits here with his All Might pose, just turning around and looking, and then he just looks at Karma and he's like, fix this.
All right. And I rubber band it up again.
And then Penetrator sits back down and he goes, hence the name.
Well, that was impressive.
Well, thank you.
It was a gift.
Yeah, let's go with a gift.
If no, right.
I don't think this has ever happened before. I'm almost quite literally stunned into silence, Craig. Almost.
That would be impressive.
As he sits down, this very, very drunk man just walks up and kind of bumps into the back of Penny. He's like, oh shit, man, I'm so... Holy shit, it's you. I've been... Give me a sec. Excuse me. I've been meaning to talk to you. You did that fight in the arena like a year back. You were fighting this wizard guy, and he got a little too close to you. And you cut his fucking head
Like
off.
you right now? Oh no, I'm saying that in character now. Yeah. Like you right now?
He just turns and... I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to him.
Suit yourself, bud.
You
Got
cut...
his drink in hand, right?
Yes.
All right.
You cut his fucking head off. Do you know who that man was?
A bitch.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna grab his drink.
He's just gonna stop and he's gonna look at you. Give me that back, please.
You do not need it.
I think I do. That man that you killed was my fucking father. I've been looking for you. I want you to apologize.
How has he not found him? Until now. I don't understand.
I don't think he had enough courage.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little looking at the
Point of
bottom.
contention with this, he's
wanna
just
punch
now
him.
of age to come into a tavern establishment.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
but
he is a
still.
youngster.
Time to say you're sorry, Pen, for your oopsie.
And he looks over to
Yeah,
Karma
just
and he's
give him
like,
a
thank you.
sandwich
I
and
just,
move on.
that's all I want. Are you gonna...
Anything for you, Mr. Person.
The name's Jeremy.
Oh, Pen, what do we say to people whose fathers we've killed?
Get
I am
better.
sorry your father was weak.
Craig just starts bellowing, laughing, and like pounding the table. That was a good one.
He's gonna reach forward and snatch his drink back from you, and he's gonna turn around and he's gonna just walk away.
Um, Scourge just because I'm gonna cast guidance on him as he walks away,
Okay.
so he doesn't trip or
Damn
throw
it!
up.
Why you gotta
hopefully.
ruin my fun? I was pulling up the spell and everything.
As he
Hey, I
goes
could've-
to walk away, Brad comes back up and is, "Oh, sir. All right. One moment. Bring out the racks." And you see two people, one person on one side, one person on the other, coming out with a 5-foot long rack of fucking ribs. You going on, just bumping into people. "Oh, excuse me, pardon me." Going up. "All right, pen." Plop it on the table right in front of you, and they sit there and they give you your tankard of ale that goes with it. But not this tankard of ale. The tankard of ale that fits in your hand, which is about 2 feet tall. Yeah.
Is it gonna be enough for you?
Bring out the rack. And you see two more people come out from the back with another 5-foot long rack of fucking ribs coming over and going, "All right, sir." And they set it down and they give you the same thing, another tankard. "All right, your food's there." And he looks, yes, Miss Ziva.
No, I have a question. How big is this table?
I mean, it's fitting the party, so it's large enough to be able to handle this because it's in the private section. So this is more of where
Okay.
people go for like
Okay.
gatherings and stuff. It's a very large table.
It's
As they go
party
back and
table, okay.
they come back and they bring out the rest of everyone's food. They come up and they're like, "All right, we've got the racks, the rabbit. Yes, here we go." Sets it down in front of Kill and he goes, "Looking for the steak and fish a la surf and turf." And he's like, "Oh, that goes to this weird motherfucker. Still wearing your mask, I see. Very nice. Who had the rabbit food? Rabbit? Yeah.
The kibble nibble.
Okay." He sets down. Here's your rabbit food with complimentary celery. Goes, "All right," and he sits there. "Okay, all the food has got brought out. Here is your oh, actually, one moment, Miss Ziva." And he goes back up and he comes back with a very dripping, wet plate of meat. And he goes, "This is about as fresh as this can be."
She's just gonna take it from
He
him.
just, "Oh, okay, my mistake. I'll just never fuck with a lady and her food." And he turns around and scurries away. Oh, he goes, wait. He comes back. He goes, cheese curls. I didn't forget you, sir. Here you go." And he sets them down in front of Karma. And turns around and exits.
Stop
Where's
Brad
my
before he
meat?
leaves.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Send that young, intoxicated man named Jeremy back here again.
Sir,
Also,
he left, sir. He left the establishment. Seemed quite angry. I could
Well,
go and,
that's fine,
I
then.
could go hunt him down if you would like.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so are you okay? He turns around and leaves.
where's my drink?
Of course, it's Ziva who's missing an item of her food.
You're gonna skip me entirely. Where's my drink?
I'm just gonna eat my
Are
cheese
you
balls.
are you yelling this?
Sure.
Okay. And Brad comes back. "Miss Ziva, did I forget something, Miss? I'm so sorry. We had to go finish cutting your meat. What did I forget?"
My drink.
"Oh my god, I'm so right away." And he runs back and he brings two, sets them down, and goes, the finest honey meat from Kandoria. I'm so sorry.
The
This is on the house."
Perfect fix. You're good. Perfect fix. More booze.
And he turns. "Anything else?" "Okay," and he leaves.
I take the raw fish off the plate and I place it on the ground next to me.
Are you summoning your
Why,
cat?
Wait, why,
Oh
what?
yes.
Okay. the cat.
Just wait. Just wait.
As he sets it down, as he sets it down, you see him just kind of sit up, and you can't see face, you just because due to the mask, but you see he kind of sits there with this air of pomposity, as this ethereal cat just kind of comes out of nowhere and just kind of curls up next to him and sits down and just props down right in front of the fish and just starts eating.
Was it hiding in your ass?
He just shakes his head, and then he proceeds to cut his steak and eat.
He didn't say no.
I'll hold my drink up to Krog to cheer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I noticed Krog changed the tire slightly as they were in the process of about to start eating.
It's hot in this tavern.
The shirt was just I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
we're preparing.
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't
make
wanna
sure
get
we
it
clean
messed
that.
up.
Don't want to get it messy. Yeah.
Yeah. Messy eater.
Ain't that fucking truth? Okay, so back to the face guy.
The guy with the face.
The cat.
Hey, you with the face.
With the cat, yeah, with the cat. Since it wasn't, but like it could have been like, you know, like maybe showed up out of your ass, but like I can't confirm or deny that. And you didn't really deny that either. I'm going to question what happens when it's done eating the fish?
It'll do what it wants.
So it's gonna do one of those like things. Like is that what's about to happen?
It hasn't yet.
Hasn't yet. Okay. So like, does it ever?
No.
No. Okay. Does it shit? Because if it shits where you shit, like I'm concerned.
Oh, but
Never
that.
seen the shit.
It doesn't shit. Okay.
It's an ethereal cat. You're probably stepping in its poop anyways.
I'm gonna look at my shoe.
Roll a perception. And then tell me what you roll.
13.
Nope, you can't. You don't see anything on the bottom of your shoe. You just look and it's just shoe.
Okay. I'm gonna like put my foot back down and be like, if it is there, I'm not worrying about it because I'm already. Well, no, he took his shirt off. We're good. I don't want to have to do more laundry. Okay. I'm gonna come back to like that whole situation later, because I've got some like other oddity questions that like kind of like bother me, and I know I've got carrot. Okay, like I understand there's carrots. We'll get to that. But the book. I see you over there in the corner, like reading
Which
the book,
book?
Mr.
Karma.
Karma.
The
And I see
witch.
you writing it at every occasionally. So like I assume this is like a notebook, just like a death notebook. Like what is this?
I mean, you could call it a notebook. I mean, it's full of really private stuff. A lot of privates.
It's
Private
a
stuff.
sex book.
No.
Sex book?
Yes.
Okay, see, when you said private stuff, I was thinking like his inner demons, like this is his therapy session. Now you're
And
saying
some of these
sex
things
stuff,
can be
that's-
quite therapeutic, done properly.
The working title of the book is the Karma Sutra.
Ah,
Does it have a cover? Did you already make a cover for it?
how thick is this book?
Thick
Actually,
enough for all the good stuff.
let me count the pages.
11.5 inches around.
Oh no, we killed Magic.
He thinks it's the good stuff. Should be happy with pen then.
Look,
I mean, I
what
would
you consider
imagine
good is a matter of opinion.
when drawing pen. I mean, I assume they're drawings. I don't. But I'm going to assume because it makes me feel good that they're drawings. That I
Art,
imagine in
but
one
yeah.
particular part, you gotta keep like flip the page.
No. The drawing with pen on it, the pages fold out.
Yeah, it's one big long page. Absolutely.
Wow.
It just even in an artistic
Like full
setting,
scale,
one
or
page
did you
isn't
like?
enough.
Did you have to like put like a scale for size?
Oh no.
As he demonstrates, he opens the book, he sets it at the edge of the table, and just kind of... And the pages are all the way to the end of the table.
This is Penn's page chapter.
He then spends the next
perfectly
minute and a
happy
half
with
folding the
my,
pages back up to... God fucking... Every fucking time I gotta do this shit. It's fucking... Closes the book.
Okay.
Honestly, it makes my centerfold look normal.
He flips a
Here.
couple pages and kind of gives you a little peek of the Ziva centerfold.
Oh!
she's not wearing anything.
Flash. I
It
mean,
is well shared. Plentiful.
yeah, she's not afraid of being naked around people, so it's not shocking that he would have that.
Ziva's the first thing I ever saw naked.
Thing.
Penetrator
He
was
called you a
second.
thing, ma'am. He called you a
Frankly, it might be one of the nicer things that we say to each other, so whatever.
That's a nice. Okay. Y'all got some like interesting vibes going on. Okay, I got you. I get you. Okay. So I see I'm eating the rabbit special. Got it. Why are you eating my rabbit?
Because I own squirrels, so I eat their big upgrade. Shows superiority.
Can I just? I really must, and I really apologize. But could you, for the sake of it, just trust me for half a second and just like take like the nose of the rabbit and like push it open for like just a second. I'm gonna take a carrot and like bring it slightly towards you, waiting for you to open the rabbit's mouth.
Like a baby grand, and I'm gonna grab it.
Ziva's officially
mouth
stopped
open.
eating. Just
Is
I'm
Killa
gonna
currently on top of my head?
I was
Are you?
thinking I was next to you, like sitting
Okay,
on the
okay.
table.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure.
And I had hopped off for dinner.
God, it would have made it
on
so
the
much
table.
better if he was just eating that whole
Fine.
fucking meal on top of your head.
I know, I
was
know.
about to get titties in his face.
Like a picnic
Anyway.
blanket up
Pen just in there
and, like,
taking a bite of
silverware.
his rib and fucking piece of rabbit just falls on his cheeks. Like, oh, what the fuck?
Just like real life.
Okay, so like as you like open it, I'm gonna take the carrot the long way and just start slowly trying to get it into its mouth. And like once the carrot becomes too big and the mouth isn't wide enough, I'm gonna leave it and like let the little like green bits come out of the carrot and like let it sit. So like it's gonna sit like a beard. I'm gonna like just leave it and then just let it go.
Then I shall take it, stick it into the table so it's up like a flag, and then start munching around the sides of it.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't get out of it. You know, I have nothing against meat. I'll totally eat it. I just don't eat it often. It's a gut thing. I don't know if you get it, but it's a gut thing.
Anything that can rival in size or is bigger always tastes better.
I'm just gonna like glance at Penetrator and be like, okay.
Keep in mind, I'm like 3'2".
Right.
So.
It's about 1/6 of a penetrator or something.
Okay. I'm just gonna like, thank you. Thank you for taking the trust. And not only that, but, embodying the fact I didn't want to touch your food. Like, I don't know how you are with that. So I just wanted to, just the little...
It's alright, you can stuff things down his throat, and I want to say this as I'm making eye contact with Ziva and munching on its thighs.
she's not gonna look at you. Like she notices, but she's not looking at you.
Nice affection. You like it? Yeah. Okay.
Fucking weirdos.
Are you judging us? I'm going
Yeah,
to
I
assume
judge
you're
most
a
people,
weirdo.
frankly.
I classify myself as a weirdo, so I mean...
There is no shame when they don't care.
Yeah, no shame. Just judging. It's fine.
So you're like my old mother-in-law. Got it. Okay.
I want to burst out laughing and say, "Ooh, a MILF. Perfect."
She's gonna chug one of her meads. She's like, nope. Need the rest of that.
While Crag is currently digging into his meat, I'm
Yeah,
just
Crag's
gonna like
still just
slap him in
eating.
the arm and be like, "How's your rack?"
That's great.
Rack. Yeah.
Told you, didn't I?
Very meaty.
He's
Do you
why I
wanna
can't
bite?
eat meat. No.
Just a little one.
No.
Why is your friend the reason you can't eat meat?
Watching him eat meat makes my stomach turn.
Me or the
I
pet?
love him.
You're
Like he's an amazing person, but it's kind of like watching like an old man eat ice cream, and its tongue is just like I can't
You're
eat
gonna
ice cream
sound okay.
anymore, and I can't eat meat because of him.
Ziva this whole time has been eating her like meat cuts with her claws, not getting the blood on her hands, but like full tongue involvement so it doesn't drip too much. And she's
Mhm.
just gonna kind of look at her hand and look back at you, and she's just gonna go, oops. She's just gonna keep eating.
100%. I feel that is very different.
You do you.
I plan to. So with tonight, I know you guys had your wonderful fight, and I know probably half the damn town saw it. But like after now, obviously you're probably gonna go to bed. You're probably gonna want to wake up. I don't know if you all get hangovers, but you know probably a little after dawn. But like, what is your plan? Unless I can't now.
What was our plan?
Are you asking me?
No.
Okay.
Well, we need to go. Wait, hold on. Sorry, did we already give the letter scroll of residency to Kai?
Yes.
Or do we
Yes.
just have it?
No, Kai grabbed it.
Okay. I think we're kind of just waiting for something. I think we need to. I don't know. I've been drinking.
Quick question. Do you
Is that a
happen-
T-shirt on your can?
It's a lumberjack beer koozie.
Okay, sorry. You were saying something, Scion, I'm sorry.
Cultured
Um,
wine.
said you all lived here. This is your home. Do you guys have any curse marks?
I'm sorry, what?
Curse marks.
First.
No.
He gets pretty personal early.
You can't just ask people about their bodies.
I'm sorry, from who did that come from?
I didn't ask.
Both Arme and Crag, neither of you have a visible curse mark.
I don't
Visible.
mean shit.
Question what I know about them.
At this very moment in time, no, you have never been informed of the curse mark.
Okay.
Neither of you.
So yeah,
Right.
I'm just gonna continue like staring back at you and being like, curse mark. I want to make sure I'm saying this correctly. So it's a curse mark. Is that like a question mark?
No, and I'm gonna grab my tail and whip it in a circle and say, I'm not supposed to be a rat.
Not supposed to be rat.
But a
Okay,
cute rat.
awesome.
You call the girl rat go, wah.
Rouse. Rouse round.
So what, I don't, what?
Well, just had to ask because that would help definitively tell you if you're part of the group. But when we got here 2 years ago, we were cursed. Simple as that.
We're cursed. So are you not cursed now?
R is still a thing.
As Penn is saying that, you just see Killa sitting over there going, duh!
You gotta work.
Okay. Okay. So like what Craig, we haven't had too much to drink, right?
I don't know about you. I've had a few. I don't know what a curse mark is, though.
You do or don't?
Don't.
Oh, you don't. Oh. Damn, I thought for once you knew something that I didn't. I was about to fucking celebrate. Okay. Well. So again, I mean, are these like a tattoo? Is it like? Is this like a gang?
Well, no. You saw the result of 2 curse marks so far. One, you see the rat,
Ole.
and then, of course, penetrator.
That's a curse.
Yeah.
Or blessing.
I wouldn't call that a curse.
The gift.
The
Like,
gift.
well, it's a gift now at this point. Before it was a cumbersome.
The one that keeps
Right
on-
as Ulrich says that, you see this little gaggle of fucking females coming into the fucking tavern going, "Hey, Pen," and they just keep walking.
I want to wait.
It's a huge blessing for him now. Still.
Does he unravel it for you? Like, for the... never mind, I don't want to know.
At this point in time, I
with
unravel
the-
it for him.
You're all sitting there and you just feel a slight little thump as you're sitting at the table going, "God fucking damn it."
I use thaumaturgy to make little violent shaking feelings around the table for about 2 seconds.
I'm just eating this food, not giving a single fuck.
It doesn't even bother him. It's mine, not his. It's more mine than it is his at this point.
I own you.
One of the things that Penetrator has not noticed is at the base of the ridiculously long shaft, it says "Karma was here," but he just hasn't noticed it yet.
On the bottom.
Between or like all the way under?
It was probably the most impressive thing I've ever done. Peak performance.
Okay, but all right.
That's for me to know and for you to be jealous of.
I'm not trying to look at Penn's taint and check, you know?
You're lost.
It's really not.
Okay. So the whole rat thing, like, are you not a rat?
I am
That's what you said.
very rat now. I was person. And now rat.
I mean, we're technically all people. I mean, we try to be inclusive here in this planet, but like, you know,
He was
city,
human.
this town.
Is what he said.
Standard human.
Got it. Okay.
Earth.
Got it.
Boom. Alcohol. Vodka. Potato.
That was fancy words. Got it. Okay.
Starting to make sense
So-
to me.
Sorry. Okay. So, like, is anybody else, like, you know, like, pre-rat? And, like, now, like, not post-rat? Like, did y'all, like, switch bodies or some shit? Like, what happened here?
Everybody else is technically what they were when they started. I'm
So the
doing
whole
it.
face thing is you two?
No, that's
Grim's always been a little extra. Don't worry about it.
I mean, he's got a cat up his ass.
When you say this, you just hear the brrr, turns, looks at you, and just kind of nuzzles against Um's leg and just kind of settles back down.
I pet the cat a little bit, just a little bit, just enough to let it go back down, and then well, before these 2 years have passed, was not alive yet not dead, and not undead. Yeah. That's the best I can give you.
Wow, you got the 2-second explanation. I'm jealous.
The last time I explained it too much.
There's a baby in this tavern.
How is the rat holding a baby?
I think he's a little young.
Yeah, it is a little
I
young.
mean, he's a rat. How do you know?
Listen, the rat went through some shit. We don't talk about his late night binges and the things he did in the back alley, but this is what happens when you go on a bender and you fuck some random street hooker.
I'm so sad I
No
never got that for my
choices.
book.
I still want to make that canon.
Killa has a child out there. Like,
Yeah, like
Killa's
of
got
all
a
of us,
random
Killa's the dad.
You're
let's
gonna
do
be on
it.
some random realm like 12 sessions from now. Dad? Is that you?
Yo, the
Be a
way
rat.
rats breed,
Small rat
there's
with
gonna be like
Russian
20 of them.
All of Killa's children wind up with Dominic Scorletto.
Shh. Ooh.
God.
Well, yeah.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. Well,
Still haven't. The reason why I wear the mask is I haven't fully accepted myself. I still don't believe I'm alive.
As you say that, the cat stands up, just kind of smacks you with its tail, but it just casually saunters around and walks up to Crag and just kind of sniffs its leg a little bit and just kind of gives it a little nuzzle and sits next to Crag.
I start petting the cat.
Rude. It took me weeks. This is bullshit.
The cat turns away from Ziva and more towards Crag as it says that.
Can I claim this cat? I love it.
what's its name?
It still hasn't accepted one. 2 years still naming it.
Has
Girl has no name.
accepted.
Cat.
Volar Morgulis.
TBD.
Male or female?
Female.
Cat.
So you know that it's a female, but you don't know where it poops. Okay. I don't know what.
Probably from its butt.
You would think
Yeah,
that.
but if you have never witnessed it, how do you know?
I can see a butt. Just
Schrodinger's poop.
There or was it?
Cat poops in the ether.
Did it really shit?
No.
If the cat shits in a tavern and no one's there with it, did it really shit?
I have been trying to name it for 2 years straight.
They've all sucked. Cat no like.
The closest name
The
I've
cat
had
has
so
a right
far was
name.
Queen.
As you say this, the cat strolls casually back over to you, Scion, and just sits next to you again and lays its head on your lap.
I'm sure Elizabeth doesn't work either.
It growls.
Like I
Wow.
thought.
It's a dead name.
Yes, it is. But, like I said, once she accepts it, that's it. That's what she'll be called. She knows it.
He knows it.
She knows.
She is very protective. Very protective.
I mean, it has to have its home. Okay. Can I suggest some names?
What do you think?
Cat just purrs and just keeps his head in your lap.
Well, what do you suggest?
Ah, okay. Rapid fire. Helen, Margaret, Ruth, Dotson, Mary Lane, Betty Davis, Paige, Conway, Yellen, Pegan, Lisa, Liza, Dorothy,
cat
Christian,
disappears.
Virginia.
Completely. It just He just kind of fizzles away, and Cat's just gone.
Damn it!
Nope, still no
Okay.
name.
Fizzy.
It did not like. She did not
When,
like that at
what,
all.
what name did it start fizzing?
As soon as you started talking.
All right, Brandy, Helen, Sam, Brianna, Amber, Sabrina, Melody, Dakota, Sierra, Vandy, Kristen.
Crag, next time you see it, I'm gonna hand you a list. And I'm gonna ask you to say these out loud. I've got a thing that I think it hates women, because it ran
Crag
away from
Jr..
you too. So, I would love for you to like write this, or I'll write it. Since I'll write it, and then you can read it.
Can I read it?
Jesus.
Can I
Hold
read
on.
it?
Hold on.
How low is your intelligence?
Yeah, right.
Very.
No, yeah, no, you can read it.
Okay.
My intelligence is 13.
Yeah,
yes, it's
you're
not
good.
terrible.
You can
Oh.
read it.
That's not low.
I'll
Probably
make
higher
it
than
big
most of the
print.
No, it's just if she rolls wisdom, she gets a -1 to it, so it's fine.
I
No
don't need her to
wisdom.
think. You can pronounce it how you want. Remind me later. I'll write that list.
Just a bunch of mispronounced names. Jay Quellen.
Hey,
Timothy.
Ron.
Hey, Rob. McAtee. Okay.
As you guys are chatting, Brad just comes up. All right, can I clear this up for you?
Duh.
I slide my plate towards
Yeah.
the others.
I'm done with my cheesy balls.
He starts grabbing all the plates. He looks over at Crag and Penn. Was it to your liking?
It's fantastic.
I'm gonna take my
Can I
turn.
have a doggy bag?
We don't do that.
Then what am I gonna do with the leftovers? I couldn't eat it all.
Come get the Rex! You see 4 people coming out from the kitchen. You're just coming out, grabbing. All right, sir. We'll grab one plate. These heavy ass fucking bones. Just all right, bringing it out. Another 2 people come up. Are you done? All right. And they grab your plate and they fucking take it back to the kitchens. Table's cleared. Another round for all of you? Yeah? No? Maybe?
Yes.
No thanks.
Yes.
All right.
Almost
New
done.
round for everyone. They go in the back.
Bring some bread and butter.
Brett.
Water.
We serve meat here, Ziva. You know this. And apparently rabbit food.
I mean, you just
Okay,
had to go to
just-
eat Granny's
Here.
cookie cart.
I will head down to the hog's hovel just for you, and I will go get you your bread and butter. Just bear with me. You better fucking tip well. Brings a new round and he fucking leaves.
I have a feeling, Ziva, that I think you are both loved and not with the locals. Is that a fair
Frankly-
assessment?
Frankly, there's no other way to live life.
Mm. Beautiful. I'm sorry, is this Mrs. Ratus?
One of them.
What?
That was Killa's victim from his first bender. That's where the first 3 rat children came from. He keeps coming back to see her though. He kind of keeps him on the straight and narrow.
Senator Tequila.
There's the weekend, and then the dailies. And it's
Fuck.
different kind of tasks.
Wow. What day of the week is it?
That one is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We don't talk about it. It's fine.
She's
The
a
bonus
favorite.
privileges.
They're
Bonus
different
privilege.
after our rules.
Got it.
As you guys are just sitting here, I'm assuming being very awkward and barely talking to each other and really not trying to get to know on each other, Kai comes strolling into the bar. Just wondering, ha! There he is. Penetrator, I've missed you, my boy. How are you?
Oh God.
I'm well.
Shut
How
up,
have you
Ziva.
been?
I'm good. I see someone is extra sassy or pissed off tonight.
Sorry.
I'm
Anger. She's not good time.
He just walks up and holds his cup out. Cheers.
She'll cheers with him.
About time, wench. Again, grabs a seat and sits down right in between Arme and Crag, and just kind of. So. Hi.
You know these two? We ran into them leaving the arena.
I know this one, and he points to Arme. Don't
Please
really
don't
know
touch
this
me.
one.
not many do.
And he looks, and he just kind of grips his arm around you a little bit tighter and pulls you closer to him. It's okay.
Can I elbow him in the face?
You could roll
I
for an
don't like
attack.
being touched.
In your chat, type / roll space 1d20.
Okay, hang on.
Dun, 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 dun. Na-na-na. Oops.
Of all the things I expected to happen, I did not expect what possibly might happen right now.
That says error something something.
All right, I'm just gonna do this.
Critical fail.
Do it for me.
Yep, I gotcha.
My computer is trash.
We're just gonna do that.
It's okay. I was having
And-
all the issues last week.
All right, what's the roll?
Oh,
21.
21.
You elbow him in the face.
yeah.
What was the damage?
4.
Okay. He sits just. Oh. You're a feisty one. And then.
Hot.
I said don't
We're-
touch me.
Yep. Oh, I know. What was that roll?
What roll?
Did it-
18.
18? Yeah. Suddenly, right after you elbow him in the eye, and as he just kind of rubs it, his hand grabs the back of your head and bounces it off of the table. You
Okay.
take. Granted, we're not going to do anything with it. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. It's fine. And then he puts his arm.
He classic circle.
He
like
put-
on your...
puts his arm back around and goes, "Shall we try that again, or should we get to know each other first?"
I promise he behaves better if you just leave him alone.
I'm Kai. And you are?
Someone who doesn't like to be touched.
God damn it, Craig.
A long ass name.
Hello there, someone who doesn't like to be touched. How long have you known
Crap.
this one? And he puts his arm back around Arme, takes his arm off you, and just puts it down on his lap.
Okay, thank you. Like 7 years.
Why did you never tell me?
Because you don't like people.
You just see
What?
me pull my mask off. What?
What? What?
Well, you're not wrong.
Mask back on.
You're not right. But you know, so, anyways, it's fine. How did you guys meet?
I don't know. Let me have secrets. Fuck.
I don't like secrets.
Yeah, I'm aware, but they're fucking mine. Let me have them.
No.
Chimera scale showed asked Penn to go get him.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, what?
She asked if we got the Chimera scales. Penn went back and got them.
You're still a greedy fuck, aren't you?
Ooh, is there pastorama?
She swindled me out of more than I'd like to admit.
Ooh.
Ziva's gonna try and give you a fist bump.
I'm gonna try to like reach because I gotta reach past fucking Kai. To,
Kai
like,
just
get
gonna
it.
slap your hand. Don't fucking do that. No.
She's gonna swat his hand back and then just put her hand down.
He's gonna look still as feisty as ever, I see. When are we gonna stop fucking around, Ziva?
Honestly, probably never.
I protest.
I like the chase, it's fine.
Tribute.
So,
I protest.
what kind of shit are you two getting into? And he's talking specifically to Ziva and Arme.
I mean, like right now or like later.
Like, what shit?
Now, later, yesterday, tomorrow, don't know.
Well, right
Probably-
now we were trying to have some fucking food.
There's no
and I was
food.
chatting. No, because it's gone now, you bitch. Trying to have a nice time with some of the people of like the now locals. I don't know what to call you. I mean, you guys transplants because I haven't been here.
Ha! Transplants. I like it. Brad! A rack.
Get the rack!
Just go get Craig's. It's half empty.
Who's Craig?
I'm
I
cracked.
prefer to look
Damn
at
it,
it
Craig.
half full.
I thought you were I don't like to be touched.
I don't like to be touched. My name is Craig.
That makes sense.
Didn't take that long.
I've had too much to drink. It's fine.
So
Karma.
Tuesday.
Make this taste better.
Yep. And I'm
I'm
gonna
sorry,
use
what?
prestidigitation, and it's gonna taste just like bacon grease.
How fatty are you talking here?
He goes to tip his cup and it's just sludge.
I didn't even warm it up. It's cold.
Karma's an asshole.
I mean, I could warm it up.
They
but
give
that'd
you
be-
a run for your money.
Yeah,
You literally asked for it.
Man,
I like bacon
am
grease.
trying to be kind.
You? Kind?
I'm trying.
Listen. First of all, I don't think we even want to remotely bring up what happened in Gavanitha. My ass still hurts from that stupid ring of thorns. I don't understand. And it still bothers me.
I hope it brings you nightmares. Because you fucking deserved it.
You're just gonna hear Ziva mutter, God, I love you.
So not the point. But if we really want to bring this up, all we need to do is talk about when I left you stranded in the Enchanted Expanse. How long was it again? 6
Or
months?
after I found the mushrooms.
The Enchanted Expanse
Ooh.
like a euphemism for something? Or
Mushrooms.
just like a place?
Make it what you want, add it to your book.
Yeah, let's get its own chapter.
So, obviously I'm interrupting.
As
So,
per fucking usual.
are we gonna have
And
a
every time
problem?
he's talking, I like look at him and like look back straight again. Like, because I'm still annoyed he's here.
Well, I can see I'm not wanted.
No, I want you.
Are you ever?
Wow.
More than welcome to go on that side of the table.
I'm just gonna just tap on Killa instead of the chair, but treating it like a seat.
Yeah. I know I'm not the comfortable one you are, but watch out.
Just gonna get up and be like, well, I can see I wanted elsewhere. And he just turns around and leaves.
Do
I mean,
any
did
of
you
you
guys
want
have
his
business
bacon
with
grease?
him or something? Or like,
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, we did. I don't think it's ready.
don't think it's ready.
Said it was gonna take some time. Something about the scroll of residency.
Ooh, very good.
Well, that
for the other two members, basically what they are waiting on right now, since apparently it's going to be like pulling teeth, they are waiting for the scroll of residency to be completed and the teleportation to be prepared for their journey to Pyristrad.
I missed the. I'll be honest. I had missed the teleportation part of that in the last conversation. I remembered the school residency, but that was it. Something went completely out one ear.
So I'm going to assume you guys relay the teleportation aspect and Peristrad and whatnot, and I'm just gonna be like, aha! Peristrad!
Not me.
Got it. Alright, when are you guys leaving?
Whenever it's ready.
I yell for Kai. Kai.
Yep.
When are we leaving?
The tavern?
No.
I don't.
Pyristrad.
Oh. According to the clerics, it'll be done in 8 to 12 hours.
There you
That's
go.
why you must be here.
Well, I
Oh,
came to
before
give you
it's
this, and he pulls the scroll out of his pocket, but someone was being a bitch. And he looks at both Ziva and Arme.
I'm not a bitch.
Is there anything new about that?
No, it's still annoying.
I tried to read the squirrel and she was not down for it.
That's what you get for fucking with Dominic
I'm gonna
Squirrel.
do a minor illusion on my own face that makes it look like I'm smiling. But there's like a twinkle of illusion on it.
Kai's gonna look at you and be like, you know that doesn't fool me.
It's the
You're so happy now.
Ziva's just gonna chuckle.
I'm too
At least
stupid
it's
to
not like
notice.
karma.
He's not like me. What?
Karma. What did Karma do?
Everything.
Oh,
Isn't karma too?
master of spells, a pink bush in the middle of a green forest. Oh, sorry. Oh wait, it was a blue
I'm sorry,
bush.
what in a green forest?
That bush was blue when I got there.
You made a bush blue.
No,
It's his hiding spot.
the bush just was blue. Not because of me.
Did you make the
That'd be
stripes
embarrassing.
match?
What?
As you guys are
I'm the
saying this,
filthiest person you'll ever meet.
a very harried-looking individual comes running up to Kai and starts whispering something in his ear. He just looks panicked, and Kai is just standing there listening to him. Just turns and just nods, and the messenger turns and just bolts out of the bar. And Kai just sits there and he just, I gotta go. And he tosses the scroll of residency in the air towards Crag. And Kai turns and just, what seems in an instant, it's the air around him just shifts, and it, for those of you that have seen the Harry Potter movies, it looks like the man just apparated out of there, like the air just, and he's just gone.
I want
How
to
far away
learn
from
that.
the scroll am I when he threw it? Am I across the table?
You're across the table from Crag.
Damn it, this is not good.
Can I slap it in his direction?
You can certainly
Like
try.
I don't catch it. I just kind of slap it away from me into his direction.
Everybody has drinks on the table, right?
Minus one for greasy fingers.
I think mine's probably empty by now. I only got one.
I haven't drank from mine yet.
I think I drank all of
I
mine.
am currently drinking from mine.
What was
Yeah,
that?
right?
What was that roll?
19.
Yeah, you slap it, and it go heads. Who are you slapping it towards? You slapping it to you slapping it to Karma, Killa, Penetrator, Ziva, or your bitchy friend? Okay.
Yes.
What was that?
20.
That you catch it. What are you doing with it?
Well, looking at Penetrator, could you put this with the gold?
Yep. I'll take the scroll and shove it in the bag.
I aren't even gonna
It's in the bag now.
What?
I knew
Do you
exactly.
wish for
The only
new
person that
bag?
really can carry things.
Weren't we told what it does anyway already?
Yep, but we can just recover. He can recover it.
I assume, Karma, you're saying that because I did ask, and now I'm like,
That was
but
more
it's
me
high.
as a person, Joe, in real life, feeling, weren't we told what this was?
Yeah, it's
Pen, what are you doing? Are you putting it in the bag, or are you gonna open it up and read what it says? Because it wasn't completed when you first gave it to Kai.
Was asked to put it in the bag, so I'm going to put it in the bag without a second thought.
All right, fair enough.
But I am 100% going to say out loud, y'all aren't even gonna read it.
It was just.
He
a
was just
scroll.
gonna sigh and like put her hand over to Pen.
It was a
Like
contract.
it's Kai. What, have y'all just had like sunshine and fucking daisies with Kai? Like what?
Do I need to read it now?
You were being weird.
Do you?
It's just paper.
Is it though?
All right, I want to read it. Penetrator, can I have the scroll? I want to take a look
Yeah,
at
like I'm just
While
sitting
you're
there with my
pulling it
hand
out,
out.
yeah.
I
While
will
you're
hand the
pulling it
scroll
out.
to one of them.
well, Ziva.
Whoever
Which
is
one?
closest. I don't know.
Well, my hand is
Either
literally
one.
like in your fucking face. Not literally in your
You
face,
then.
but like it's there.
Yes, I am just going to like.
I will open it and read it.
The scroll of residency. As you sit there, I'm assuming you're reading this out loud. So, you conjure an extra-dimensional dwelling in range that lasts for the duration. You choose where 1 entrance is located. The entrance shimmers faintly and is 5 feet wide and 10 feet tall. You and any creatures you designate when you cast the spell can enter the extra-dimensional dwelling as long as the portal remains. You can open or close the portal if you are within 30 feet of it. While closed, the portal is invisible. Beyond the portal is a magnificent foyer with numerous chambers beyond. The atmosphere is clean, fresh, and warm. You can create any floor plan you like, but the space can't exceed 50 cubes on a map, each cube being 10 feet on each side. The place is furnished and decorated as you choose. It contains sufficient food to serve a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people, a staff of up to 100 near-transparent servants attends all who enter. You decide the visual appearance of these servants and their attire. They are completely obedient to your orders. Each servant can perform any task a normal human servant could perform, but they can't attack or take any action that would directly harm another creature. Thus, the servants can fetch things, clean, mend, fold clothes, light fires, serve food, pour wine, and so on. The servants can go anywhere in the mansion, but cannot leave it. Furnishings and other objects created by the spell dissipate into smoke if removed from the mansion. When the spell ends, any creatures inside the extra-dimensional space are expelled into the open spaces nearest to the entrance, and it lasts for 24 hours.
Then going to roll it up and hand it back to Pen.
And I'm going to put it back in the bag.
And you can use it once every 24 hours. The scroll does not dissipate. That is for anyone who can use it. That is for when you are on your traveling, going to the different realms. That is for when you're going around, if you need a place to camp, a safe place to camp, because only the people you designate can see the portal can in fact see the portal. So if you go in there to try and escape something or try and be safe, nobody else other than the people you designate can see it.
So Kai likes you. That's
You mean the 6-foot dick didn't imply that?
I mean, no, but like as a whole, like it's quite interesting. He seems to like you because he essentially gave you that, and I have to beg for carrots. Okay.
Well,
Got it.
we have
Most-
done work.
For Kai.
Most
Makes
people
sense.
here tend to like me. I've provided great entertainment.
Okay.
All
Yes,
right.
you have.
Uh,
Especially tonight.
we are about an hour and 45 in. We're gonna take a quick little break right now and finish up the last hour. So everybody, go ahead and go take a few minutes. Go do whatever it is you need to do, and we'll see you back here in a few minutes.
Apparently not. Out of your hot house. That's okay. You have to share with me.
All right. We should do. How do I do this
I
now?
saw you commented at one point.
I'm gonna do that. There we go. We don't hear her conversation with her kids. Unmute herself when she comes back.
I kind of want some chicken strips now, though.
Dino Nuggies?
I don't got any.
I don't have any either. I can't even fucking eat them anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
What's
the
wrong with
breading.
you?
Yeah, they
It's too soggy for you?
no, they put me on the diabetic medication, sir. I have to stay away from
Oh.
carbs. I can't do any of that shit anymore. Can't eat Dino Nuggies.
Damn.
Can't do carbs, which I mean, I don't know.
It's not that bad.
It's I'm used to doing zero carb. It's just everything else with it that kind of sucks, but it's all right. I don't know.
Carbs?
I'm on
So
the
sad.
medication for it. Now, medication fucks me up though. Like, I do not like it. But who knows? We'll see. See if it helps. Hopefully it helps. We'll see. I go back, I think, like the
That
third
is
week
the
of
goal.
June. So we will see what happens. Hello, ethanol consumer. How are you doing, sir? Tell your mother I muted her in Discord. She can unmute herself whenever she comes back.
Cool.
I'm still stunned over the 100 gifted subs. I've never seen that.
Right. I got a new flavor. I'm mildly terrified to try.
Oh yeah?
It's a watermelon gummy.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was told it was good, but I'll be the judge of that.
I have this really shitty fucking juice. It's straw melon raspberry freeze, and it's absolutely fucking terrible, but it's the only thing I fucking had because I can't buy juice right now. It's terrible. Absolutely fucking
Strawberry
horrible.
Watermelon?
Yep, straw melon raspberry freeze it's called, and it fucking sucks.
I'm sorry to hear that. Like,
Wow.
that doesn't sound good if it's not good.
No, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's like they were like, oh, there's all these flavors, but we're just gonna put the freeze portion into it and make it the most prominent thing ever.
Oh no, that's the worst.
Uh-oh. A certain Arme is looking kinda sleepy. That rabbit food really didn't give her much energy.
Running on pure chaos.
Will.
Well, luckily you're home tomorrow, so you don't have to worry about it. How bad was it though today? Was it like absolutely fucking terrible being in office?
Bro, it dragged.
Yeah.
It dragged so hard, and like it was 5 o'clock, and like most of our emails had like died at that point, and the collection of us were all sitting at our desks, but like we're turned around towards like the center to like talk, and like we were like chit chatting for like a minute, and like Julie comes around and is like, you you guys could be doing your check-ins with your contractors and good accounts. And I'm like,
This is gonna be fucking terrible. I mean, at least I'll be there to randomly just fuck with the monotony for a couple days.
Oh, let me.
oh yeah, I basically was asked today if I would be going to that bowling thing. And I assumed,
Okay.
because you're going to be up here, you're
I
going to be
have to
forced
go.
to go to the bowling. Yeah, I thought so. And I figured if you were forced to go, you're going to force me to go.
There's a strong possibility of that, yes.
Yeah, I figured. That's what I told them. And then they were like, well, what about Sam? And I was like, well, she's not going to bowl. She doesn't do that, and she's thrown out her shoulder too many times. But I mean, like, she might hang, but no guarantee based on how things
We
have
can
been
just go
lately.
and granny roll it the whole time for funsies. Just go up and
I don't know,
I'm gonna
man.
throw this boat down and just...
Bro, I'm like scared to like tip her upside down too fast, and so she doesn't Bezo on me again.
No, fair enough.
Oh yeah, and then I had to set up my whole monitor and everything else, which was a royal pain. And got to listen to a certain coworker bitch profusely about how long his commute was.
How long was the commute?
Oh god.
Hearing this person.
Wait,
talk
when I come in there, should be like, well, yeah, well, my commute was fucking 8 hours of a flight, and just to be a dick. Oh, but wait, I can't do that because he'll say I'm making fun of him. Which, I wonder if he'll even remotely talk to me in person. Because
I don't know. He wouldn't stop talking to me today, and I don't know what made my face look like an inviting invitation to have.
all right,
conversations
so
with,
here's what we need to
but-
do for funsies. We need to set it up again for the remainder of this month. That if anybody does like 100 to like 150 or to $150 donation or above, at any point in time during this month, they pick a color and I dye the beard again before I go in office at the end of the month. To set it to go in there with multicolors. And just walk in the office and be like, hey, everybody. And they'll be like, oh, my God. It'll be fucking great. So, for the rest of the month, anybody does 150 or more of a donation at any point in time, which doesn't really happen anymore. So, maybe one solid color if it does happen, which could be kind of funny. But if we get 2 or 3, I'll go in with a 3-color beard again.
I'm voting green.
So, it'd be a good time. Especially going into office as the sole marketing person. Business professional position with a 3-colored beard.
Bro, I don't know how all of you are gonna fit in the office. Like legit, I don't know how.
I don't know.
Like we were there, and then like there was maybe like 4 desks open. Plus there's the sales area, and then there's, you know, the tower.
I don't know.
Like I don't know where the fuck y'all are gonna be.
Who knows? They'll probably try to stuff me up in the sales room, and I'm going to let Matt know right now. If I go in there and it's anywhere above 70 degrees, I'm leaving.
Then you should go downstairs for sure. We were actually freezing today.
Yes, I am so
Anna
not doing it.
brought a small little heating pad, and I was freezing, like my fingers were dying, dude. And then she was like, "Well, I got this like heating pad." And I legit plugged it in, and on the side of my desk, I had like a hot pocket of a heating pad, and I was just sticking my hands in it.
That's great.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, you're not allowed to claim desks." Yeah, okay. I left half my shit there, so bite me.
So fucking bite me. Do whatever the fuck I want. Oh no, I spilled alcohol on my desk. Damn you, dear mug. How dare you?
I'm out. I'm already down a bottle and a half of wine. I feel
Good boy.
stupid.
You need to roll higher on your dexterity, Scourge.
Why?
Why? You're spilling your drink.
It's fine. Just lick it off the table like a fucking dog. Oh god, she's... Hey, look, full camera! Oh, I'm gonna unmute you in Discord so you can actually talk to us now.
I mean, I heard you. I don't know what
I
Scourge's problem
also
That's-
heard.
Shippy, nobody should be able to fucking hear her unless only I'm the one that has her muted.
is. It's just you, bud.
We could hear.
It's just you.
There we go. Oh, cool. So I muted her on my end. At least I didn't
did
server
end up
mute it.
muting myself after I realized what I was doing. So.
Ah, that would be why you were still muted for me then. Cool. All right. Well, nice job for the full camera. Looks good. Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
You know, so Lucky keeps trying to toss you a bone for you to like join in on the conversation. She keeps trying.
I know.
You're not gonna get used to it until you just fucking do it. It'll be all right.
Don't give
Nobody
me
here is
shit.
gonna judge you except for Ziva because that's just because Ziva's a bitch though.
Yeah, she judges, but not shamefully. Like, you do you, she's just gonna have her opinion. Doesn't matter.
I feel ashamed.
Why?
Use your words.
It's better that I don't.
Nah, fuck that.
Do you know anything about communication is the key? Happiness. Happiness.
Ha, penis.
Ooh, woo. Why?
All right, so once
Is it working?
once Karma gets back, we'll go. We're gonna do our best to try and cut the session at exactly 10:30 my time. Try and stick with it to make it not so rough for people.
Okay, what the heck? Wait, is it the next one? Wait, did I already write this down? Am I an idiot? I did. Great. I just went through all that for no reason whatsoever. It's cool. It's fine. So
Wait, right?
I have it working to where I can roll in chat, but it doesn't show the dice, which for right now is what we're running with.
That's fine. I think what I may need to do, I may need to get rid of the dice thing and see if I can find a different one that might function because I don't know why it's just not showing for me. It's kind of
been
annoying.
seeing any of the roles you've been asking for. all
Oh,
night.
really? I don't know why it's doing that. I've like refreshed my client a couple of times, so I don't know.
It's gonna be dark today. It is
It's
what it
alright.
is.
We'll work with it for now until maybe there's an optimal, an optimization that comes out, or maybe I'll just have to try and switch game systems. But for now, it's all right. I'll deactivate a bunch of the things and maybe see if that's what's doing it, anything of the sort. Because like my rolls, when I'm doing mine. Oh no! See, I think it's every time it like gets like dormant for a while, it kind of fucks up. I don't know.
I could see that.
I'm so stupid sometimes.
Yeah, and then when I reset, all of the previous rolls are there, which is just ridiculous.
Okay, look. A bunch of random rolls have just appeared since I've refreshed.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll see what the hell the issue is.
Well, when you rolled for me, it did the d20 plus 1 for my dex.
Yeah.
Next. Yes, give me that.
So Scourge, I'm just glad this picture that I sent, that I attached to the character,
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, it
kinda
works.
fits. It works perfectly.
Definitely works.
I was so worried about that. Like, oh, is this gonna work? Is that? It works. It's perfect because literally he's back to what he was. It's like yes, I did something right. By the way, Scourge, I'm glad I didn't bring Tom Berry. Like Tom Berry never made it into this one. Um, he's a survivalist apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Situation happens and he sees an opportunity to leave. He's gone. The people today activated a ancient red dragon that was half necrotic. As soon as it started to wake up, my character started running for the door. I did the dash and bonus dash that I was allowed to do and got out before the rubble crushed the entrance.
Just
I was
straight up
running for my.
abandoned everyone.
Oh yeah, they had to go back through all the traps. I went out. I was gone.
Fair enough.
I was like, I need to go get help. See you guys. And I was sprinting all the way back to town.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm gonna bring the cavalry.
All right.
Great session. All right, back to
It sounds like it was a good session.
it was.
All right, so welcome back, everybody. Everyone good to go on?
Yay!
All right, so everyone is still. You guys are all sitting at the table. Kai just bolted out of there after getting something whispered in his ear from a random messenger that was somewhere outside in Sparrow's Hollow, and he just teleported out of there, leaving you all back to whatever it is that you were doing. Scroll of Residency has been handed off. You are all now aware of exactly what the Scroll of Residency does, and that's where we left it. What are you guys doing?
So, you know Kai.
Oh yes, we go way back. 7. Fortunately, I mean, I love the guy.
Roll a
Bring your
deception,
son
because that's a fucking lie, and you know it. So go ahead and just roll a deception check
that's
for me.
right.
11.
Yeah, they don't believe a fucking word you're saying.
Okay, yeah, I just looked at it. If I have to roll a 4 to match it, that's. Sorry. No, alright. Oh, well. So, as far as you can throw him, pretty much.
Fair assessment. Yes, that's probably the best thing we could describe this relationship.
You and Ziva.
Excuse me.
And Craig, too.
Craig doesn't know him.
now.
All we know is you don't like to be touched.
Yes.
As pretty much as far as you can throw him at that point.
Yeah, I guess so.
As you're saying that, you see the little red bump that has formed on her forehead, from his forehead, from when his head got bounced off the table.
And apparently, as far as he can throw you, too.
Very
That's
fitting.
fair.
I'm pretty sure Kai could throw all of us. I'm not gonna lie.
Like a javelin.
The day we have to fight him is the day I think I'm dead. For sure.
Is that something you're requesting?
No.
Oh.
I already died once. I don't want to die again. Sorry.
Is that now I'm looking at like the rest of the party and not him. Is that why there's the fate? Like, is it like rar? Like, is it?
Nah, he doesn't look that bad anymore. He's just a little weird.
It's like a person who hides behind the mask because he doesn't want all the affection, rather than me, who needs all the love and all the attention.
I mean, you
You're-
can say it.
Damn right. Anyways.
Yes.
Sorry, I meant damn right. Anyways.
Ah.
You're gonna see Ziva pull out like a little notebook size thing and start just writing in it.
To feel not left out, I pull out my book and just pretend I'm writing things. I don't actually have anything that I want to write, but I'm just going to like seem like I'm also smart.
I want to know what she's writing about.
You're just gonna say that.
How are you
What are
holding?
you writing
how-
about?
Okay.
I'll start with this way.
She's not gonna respond.
Can I just look
What
over and
are
look
you
at what she's
writing about?
Are you gonna try and look over her shoulder?
I'm right next to you.
Or
so
you
I'm
can
just
roll a
gonna-
persuasion for me.
She's gonna pull the book into herself. She's not gonna let you read over her shoulder.
Oh no, if you're writing like this and I'm right next to you, I'm just gonna look
No,
left.
no. Like
Oh, if you're doing that,
it's
that's
not
all I'm
out.
Well, you said you're just writing. You were like this. I'm like, all right. So
Are
I'm
you
just
gonna-
look over.
Killer, you gonna try and persuade her?
Let's do it.
All right, go ahead and roll a persuasion for me. And then tell me what you fucking rolled. God damn it.
He rolled a 4.
Oh, it's not rolling up, coming up from.
Oh, so you rolled a 4. So yeah, do me a favor, really quick. Just tell me how exactly are you gonna try and persuade her to do this, so she can shut you down.
Oh, I was just saying, what are you writing about?
That's your persuasion. No wonder it fails.
I just asked you a second time. I was just.
I don't ask people 2 times. I ask them 1 time, and they tell me like good little bunny rabbit, and you are ignoring me.
She gave no answer, so I ask one more time. What
She's
are
just
you
gonna look
writing
up
about?
at you and shake her head, and then go back to it.
All right, and Scion's next to her. All right. What is she writing about?
I am going to not look over because now I'm afraid for my life. I tilt my mask a little bit so
Oh.
it's facing right.
My God.
I think Karma wants attention.
Jesus. You all just sit there and see as Karma just sits there, just writing in his little book, or pretending to write in his little book and looking around. And his shirt really does say, "My eyes are up here," though. It's crazy.
Karma, can you read her paper? You have the magic paper.
Nope. I never
Fuck.
learned how to read.
Says the man who's writing a book.
Writing a book, yeah.
I can write, but who said I could read?
Is all right. Let's just say from this point on, anytime anybody looks at the book, it's just scribble lines
Yeah,
and just random characters, just like an A plus a 1 ampersand.
Karma.
So he's an artist, not a writer. It's a picture book.
I'm
Aspiring.
perfect.
I mean, he did just roll a 26.
Fully
On
believe
deception.
him.
For deception.
I can't read.
Fair enough. Everybody believes you can't fucking read right now.
And I can totally fucking hide wherever the fuck I want. I'm the best at hiding.
So good.
All right, yeah, you may need to roll another deception for that one, but
Alright. This is gonna fuck me.
Oh, 100%.
14.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But we've all
Huge
seen
bonus.
you fail to hide more than a dozen times.
So close,
I
man.
snuck up on him, didn't I?
Yes, so close. So close. Everyone just kind of looks at you as you say that, and they're just kind of like, even the newcomers look at you like,
Okay, well, I can't read. Looking at my goods.
Okay. I'm gonna try a persuasion check as well on Ziva with this book. I'm gonna say it like super nice and be like, Ziva, I know we just met, but
You were gonna get the highest, like, weird eyebrow face. Like, why did you change your voice?
Ooh.
All right, roll persuasion,
Ooh.
and then tell me what you rolled.
12.
No good. 12. And let me see here.
You want me to insight that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no. Oh, 12. Fuck.
I guess this is gonna be how you two play it out, and we'll see what happens, and I'll roll for the difference.
Let's hear some stories.
All right, so what did you say?
I know, Ziva, that we just recently met, but I see for the very first time you pulled out some lovely paper and your little notebook, and there is something that would be utterly fascinating is to see what the handwriting would look like of somebody who has.
She's just gonna kind of give you a look, like, my handwriting. That's what you want to know.
I mean, is it scribble scratch like Kai's, or is it what I imagine scribble scratch Karma has? I need to know.
I can't read.
Yeah, you don't have to show her
You're gonna
shit.
see her. You're gonna see her flip to another page. She's gonna quickly do like big letters. You're gonna see like kind of big scratch. She's gonna tear the page out and hand it to you, and you're just gonna see in as big of letters as will fit on the page. No.
That is a beautiful drawing.
I'm gonna like take this paper and just
She's gonna flip back and continue whatever she's doing.
Did you just smell the paper?
multiple
I'm
times.
going to straight up ask that in character.
Got it.
Did you hold on? Grab a
It
real
would
piece
smell
of
like
paper,
paper
in your
and, like,
vicinity, and then smell
She has
it.
like a sort of like a charcoal pencil kind of dig, so it's gonna smell like paper and charcoal. Now you know.
Except it was in your pocket.
What?
It was in your pocket.
in your pocket.
Smells like Ziva legs.
Ooh, Ziva legs in my pocket.
It goes in a pouch. It's not. It doesn't.
So it also has a hint of
It's
leather.
fine. Sure.
All right. It's a
It is from a leather-bound book, I'm assuming. So yeah.
Got it. Okay.
As this whole paper scenario is happening and Arme is sniffing a paper, actually, everybody roll perception for me. Okay.
I rolled a 20.
Yep, I see it.
All right.
Rolled a 10.
Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
I just got
Okay.
my
Rolled a
passive
12.
perception.
Oh,
Arme.
we have a nat one. Oof.
Doesn't see
goes blind.
shit.
Oh yeah, my mask is still halfway.
Yeah,
over.
no, you don't see a fucking thing. You're just blissfully ignorant of everything that's happening around, and you just kind of got stuck on Arme sniffing the paper, and you're just like, huh, and you just go back to looking around, being in your own little fucking world. Arme, you are the only one that notices.
I got a 23.
Also Killa.
Oh, Killa did. Okay, his roll didn't pop up. Okay, so Killa and Arme, both of you notice a hooded figure walking into the tavern. He just walks into the tavern, walks up to the bar, and just sits down, waves his hand over at barkeep, and the barkeep comes over and just hands him a tankard. And he sits there and he sips it, and he just very subtly just kind of turns and looks your direction. Doesn't make eye contact with any of you, but he just turns and looks and then just goes back to looking at his cup.
I wouldn't say anything.
Okay.
if anybody else, like, who else in the party sees it? Like,
Nobody
in
else saw it.
regards to, like...
Literally just you two. You and Killer are the only one.
Okay. But, like, am I aware that Killa saw it as well? Or did we independently see it?
Independently, you each saw it. So it's just in your own right. You both noticed it as you were just casually looking around, and you just kind of turned and saw.
Given my history, is there anything particular about this hood that may be recognizable?
Nope. It is just a black cloak that has like with fur. It's like a fur trim, black overcloak with it, and it just kind of goes down, and it's kind of frilled and frayed at the very base of it, like it's dragged from constant wear.
Scary.
Okay, when he waved at the barkeep, has the barkeep acknowledged him?
Yep. Barkeep went over, brought him a tankard, and then went back to what he was doing.
Okay, well, barkeep didn't run and hide, so he must be at least normal.
Yes, he was putting away her notebook.
I low-key want to, like, message this guy.
Didn't do it.
Okay. What do you want to say?
What? Okay. In a really low whisper, but just loud enough so that the individual can hear it in my message casting. I want him to be able to hear just over the noise of the background of the bar.
Mhm.
My question of a very simple, what'd you order?
Khakis.
You get
Mostly
no
watching
response.
her reaction. Nothing.
He just sits there, nothing, didn't move, didn't flinch, nothing, and you got no response.
What food is on the table, if any?
Your
Carrots.
I
Yeah,
had cheese balls, and they
yeah.
were taken away.
The rest of it was taken away. Your plate was still there because he just looked at it like rabid food, but everything else was cleared away.
What happened to Kai's rack? Did that ever show up?
I left.
Or my bread.
Remember, the person who went to go get your bread had to go all the way to a different tavern to get it.
How far away is this individual?
About 20 feet.
So he's within Eldritch Blast range. Interesting.
Yeah, so are a whole bunch of other patrons.
Yeah, seriously.
Honestly, Eldritch Blast has a decent range, so like a lot of things.
Oh, it's
are in
already
range.
it's like 120 feet or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Can be up to 300, if I'm not mistaken.
Honestly, Karma would be more impressed that he's within prestidigitation range.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me my roll. What did it show?
13.
13.
13. Oh
Okay.
god, that's strong. Oh Jesus.
I'm gonna watch for the next few seconds.
Okay.
And like be very obviously distracted from the conversation at this person.
That's okay, because there's absolutely no conversation happening, so you're fine.
Is there
I look
anything
towards,
Killa wants to do, noticing this, or no?
I look
No,
towards
I didn't
Pen.
think it was weird just to do going into the bar. Killer wouldn't have given a fuck.
Okay.
Not unless
Hey,
he
Pen.
does something quickly.
Could you put down a gold for my tip? I'm gonna head back to the fields.
Got it.
Thank you.
So is leaving.
Yes. I am standing up, and I am pushing my
Network error. Fuck it.
my mug.
It says
over.
11.
As you stand up, the figure abruptly stands up from the bar and starts walking over towards your table. As he's getting closer, all of you notice this, and you turn and you look at this figure, and you feel the room goes dark. Like the light just gets sucked out of the room, and you feel this crushing, emanating presence just coming and washing all over you, just clutching your insides. Your head starts to pound. Your eyes start to just close due to the amount of pain. You get this ringing in your ears, and you panic, and it's just crushing you like you're in quicksand and you can't breathe. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what direction you're looking. And and you hold on. And it passes.
That's spiritual.
And he walks up. And he strolls past, and he comes right up next to Ulrich. And Ulrich, only you hear this. And all you hear is, "You have to kill the boy." And he keeps walking. Down towards the back. And he exits out the back door into the alleyway. Everything seems to go back to normal. The sounds come back. You can breathe again. The headache goes. The ringing in your ears dissipates. And it's like you feel this weight has just lifted off of your shoulders. You're out of the quicksand. Everything is fine.
But you guys, I think I just got like really drunk there for a second.
So I was gonna say, Craig just assumes he's drank too much.
Ziva's gonna, after a few seconds, she's gonna kind of stand up a little too suddenly. If nobody does anything, she's
go
leaving.
into a rage to see if that helps with the side effects, and then calm himself down.
Well, the side effects dissipated as soon as he walked out.
Yeah, I mean, as a reaction.
Oh, as it's going?
By,
Okay.
He's going to trigger into a rage and be coming down from that.
Yep. You still feel it. It's like you feel this you felt this powering this very pressured presence.
I'm gonna dive my ass up on top of Penn's head.
Okay.
Can I do an Arcana check?
That's a good question.
Right now, when he's gone? Because during the event, you wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah, like a post knowledge kind of thing.
Go
Yeah,
for it. Go ahead and roll.
If I understood like what just happened.
There it is. No. It's for both.
None of you really know what just happened. It seems like you just dealt with an extremely intense anxiety attack that just came up out of nowhere.
Ziva's gonna walk out. Like, she's gonna grab her staff and walk the fuck out.
Which way are you
Just
going? Out the
stare.
front, or are you going out the back, the direction where he went?
I'm walking out the back.
Which door is closer?
The front.
That one.
Okay.
I'm walking out the back into the alley. And
Okay.
I'm going to activate Eyes of the Grave.
Okay.
It's just to see if there's any undead within 60 feet.
There is not.
I'm gonna just stare at my drink and wonder when I became such a lightweight.
Even getting up, I'm like gonna like slowly start getting up from the table, but like looking around while reaching and clutching into my pocket.
Okay.
Say I'll be right back to the people still at the table and follow to the door to watch and see if he gets mugged or does anything.
Okay.
And then make my way back to the table.
All right. You
Is that a
walk over.
compliment? Does Penn think I can handle myself? I'm flattered.
You
Ooh,
walk
are you
over
again?
to the door and you see out there as is in the alleyway. There's nothing there. It's just an empty alleyway with the remnants of a recently slaughtered animal.
I'm just gonna turn and go back.
Was there any footprints leading through it?
Nothing.
Well,
What are you doing?
I am. Actually, when he starts to turn away, I want to talk to Penetrator.
Go ahead. Snag him.
Hey, Ben.
Stop.
You saw that guy, right?
Yes.
You didn't hear what he said?
No. Did he say something?
Yeah. You have to kill the boy.
What the boy?
That
Sure.
narrows nothing down.
Cryptic as
I
it
am
is,
going to promptly dismiss this and go back to the table.
oh. I'm gonna go out to the fields. Just keep going. at this
Okay.
point.
So at this point in time, has left. Ziva has left. What are the rest of you doing?
The rest of you got that weird feeling, right?
1000%.
Oh yeah, definitely. Did we all just get drunk at the same time?
Oh hell no!
I feel like this is a special moment.
For the sake of brevity, you guys look around the bar, and nobody else is reacting to this. Everything is just seeming to be going on like just a casual night at the fucking tavern. Nobody's saying it. There's no panic. There's no wincing. Everyone is just happy-go-lucky, going about their night.
When he walked by, were we able to see any type of facial features?
You saw nothing. It was like as he was walking, it's like he had the hood up and it was covering his face, but with how the lighting goes, it was just shadow.
Right.
How many
I'm assuming
people?
No notable like insignia or
Give me
design or anything.
give me a
Gonna-
post.
okay.
Give me a post perception check. We'll let this go now. And then let me oh wait, there we go. Okay. 18.
And then depending on how this
Is it
works-
just you that's looking for this?
Is it anyone who would like to?
At this point, I will allow anyone that would like to, and we'll see what everyone rolls. You need to beat a 17.
For what?
See if there's any
Perception.
You need to see if there's any notable features on it. I hate that I have
Okay.
to keep doing this.
Well, I rolled a
How do I
19.
do the roll again?
I got a 14. I didn't see shit.
I'll roll yours.
So in the okay.
Perception.
Okay. Not Penn and not Crag. I don't think
Okay.
Penn was rolled yet.
So wait.
That's
Karma did see it? Okay. So,
I got a 19. Yeah.
yeah. So, you all noticed that there was a little silver pendant that was at the end of a necklace. Karma, you recognize that pendant as someone from the Visconti nobles that you dealt with previously.
Hmm. Okay.
But that is all the knowledge you have. Now, you don't remember much about the Visconti nobles due to the whole situation of the dream state, but that pendant, that sigil that was on the pendant, which is basically two hands grasped with what seems to be like a little ring of thorns around the hands, that pendant is the sigil of the Visconti nobles.
Okay.
The Visconti nobles were the ones from your memory, are the ones that dealt with the mass amount of clones that were in the eastern quadrant of Sparrow's Hollow.
The guys that tried to mug us.
Oh, that's right.
I have people I can ask questions about too then. Yeah, I think I'll just say, like, I'm pretty sure that guy has ties to the Visconti nobles, to the group.
He gave a strange message saying, "We must kill the boy," or "You must kill the boy." I'm going to,
I
roughly.
think with that, I'm gonna attempt to leave with the thought in mind that I'm gonna try to go make contact with one of the fuckers I almost killed, and
Before
see
you
if
do
they know
that,
anything more.
because Arme rolled an 18, you saw the sigil. Now, you don't know what the sigil is from, but that sigil is very, very similar to a group of people you saw donning that exact same thing back in Kadoria. Now, and remember, Penn just did tell everybody in the group about the whole message of kill the boy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Fuck. Okay. That's a
Well,
problem.
do you know something?
Yeah. Someone Craig and I worked with,
Davix
time
was his
ago.
name.
Yeah. We had a working relationship, and he unfortunately had to betray us. I don't blame him for this, considering they kidnapped his kid, and basically said, if you don't betray us, they were gonna kill the kid. I don't know if they still have the kid, but I know Davix and I haven't really been awesome since. If they're back, this is a serious problem, because it might be restarting the fucking cycle.
The cycle?
I know nothing of this cycle.
Yeah, could you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Yeah. It's the cycle of people going missing.
Mm.
Where every time people would go missing, these figures would come around and make people just disappear. And we don't know what happened or where they would go. And they were being used as power. And this power really wasn't... They always needed more, essentially. And whenever they needed more, they would start to force people to try to go out and find this specific mineral. And this mineral is very difficult to come by. And when you can't find the mineral, they take people instead.
As you
And
recall, they took firstborn children.
specifically, yes, firstborn children. And our friend Davix, his firstborn kid was taken. And the only way, from my understanding, the only way to get him back was to do their bidding. Which in that specific situation was to screw us over. But I thought this was like over. I mean, this was like 3 years ago. I haven't heard any. I haven't seen these people since. And I'm wondering if the cycle is restarting and they're trying to take more people.
You know what they were taking the people for?
The realm that they were on, there was a mineral that needed to be refined. Are you telling them it was Kadoria?
That's what my notes.
Okay. I don't know if you told them that or not.
No, but no, as you're retelling, because like there's some details here that I'm apparently missing. But I know that there was a citadel in Kadoria that is meant to transfer power to this quote entity, and fueled. It is fueled by this mineral. And when they don't have enough mineral, they take firstborn children, and these people kept going missing to fuel this entity.
Gotta remember, as a cause of ancient magic and powerful magic, firstborn children are some of the most potent things that it comes to when it comes magic-wise. So, when they were not able to refine enough of this mineral for this group of people that were coming around to take it, to charge the citadel, when the town would fail, they would come and they would take the firstborn sons and daughters to use them in a replacement of the mineral.
We tainted the mineral originally during the original mission.
Was this a job you did for or with Kai?
You don't know.
I don't. Everything was a kind of on the down low. One of the things that I've become known for in this town is I try not to ask too many questions when I'm really hard on money. What I've learned is in doing that, I fuck people over in the wrong way. In the direction that ends up hurting more people than I originally wanted. And I don't want to hurt more people.
As you finish that statement, just the air fucking changes again, shifts, and it's like the reality just stops for a second and shifts, and Kai just pops up right next to Penn. He's like, listen, it's in 4 hours' time. Come to the central keep. The portal will be ready. Well, not the portal per se. The teleportation sigil. It'll be done. You need to go. All of you. Pirastrada's there, but it won't be there for long. 4 hours. Be there. And he runs out the back door the same way went.
Well, it looks like we have bigger issues than murdering a child. Moment.
That will come to it when we need to. We should get ready with only 4 hours.
We'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Of course. Killing a fucking baby, karma's fucking all fucking for it.
I'll make my decisions when they need to be made.
Alright, so it's now to put together a fucking Forest 2 realm and we're good to go. Alright, so the four of you were there at the appearance of Kai. You have all been informed of Kill the Boy, and you have all been informed of a mission that Arme went on years ago that potentially dealt with the same group of people that Karma has noticed. Now, Karma, I know you said you were trying to leave. Now, just to ask for the sake of the narrative, did you leave before this conversation happened, or did you leave after?
Well, I held up because you said before that happens this. So,
Okay.
I think what instead I will do is I'll start actually conveying that over the telecommunications bracelet to who is not with us at the moment, I believe.
Neither is Ziva.
Also me.
Or Ziva, yeah. So I'll send it to them. I'll convey what it is that just happened.
Okay.
And then I say, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and rest up for the time being to be prepared for having to go to the central keep because this sounds important.
Okay.
I'm gonna head over to the central keep immediately to do the elf long rest thing,
Okay.
just so I can be full long rest.
Well, technically, I mean, anything that happened in here was just for the sake of narrative for it. You guys already had your long rest. Technically, you're all fully charged with all of your spells, all of that. So you will all be good to go for this.
Okay.
So the 4 hit points that Crag took from getting his head bounced off the table, that's going to come back and all that for this as well, or just for the sake of the narrative for this. But so you two have been informed of what all did you tell them, Karma? Did you everything that Arme said as well?
Yes,
Or just
I'm
the
gonna say
kill
that
the
as well,
boy?
too. So this probably takes some time to convey.
Okay, so everything that was said, and Zivo, you guys are now privy to as well. So everybody is on the same page.
Mhm.
So you have been given the task of going to the central keep within 4 hours' time, because the teleportation sigil will be ready to go to Piristrad. And that is where we are going to end today's session.
Yay. This is awesome.
Right on fucking time. Pat myself on the back for that one, but you guys are welcome to stay for a second. I'm just going to end the recording. All right, everyone, we'll see you in 2 weeks' time for the next episode of Immutable Dimensions. Thank you. Catch you next one.